congratulations on the nomination.
Thank you. I know you didn't nominate me.
Oh, you know?
Yeah.
You were told who voted for who?
You didn't.
I don't think anyone voted if you just Hags picked you.
Yeah. Thanks, Hanks.
He's not here.
Oh, of course.
But when you get something like this, does it make you look back on your career and
Yeah.
the struggles?
Yeah. It's the first, I think, 6 years was I didn't know exactly what I was going to be, either a forward or a D-man, and even though I wanted to play defense, I had to play fourth line forward in the minors and grinding it out, and finally made it here, and to get nominated for this is pretty special.
Did you sign more than once with them?
Yeah, because they kept qualifying me. Yeah.
Was it kind of like a draft feeling back in the week?
Kind of, yeah. Especially when you knew that you were probably going to play forward the next year, especially after they qualify you, and you don't really have any bargaining power when you're grinding fourth line in the minors to do anything actually. So you have to take it and then go back and do the same thing year after year.
They want you to be a fighter?
Fighter, grinder, checker, which I didn't mind, but I wanted to play D and got to play defense here.
What was that year in Providence? Obviously, it was a spectacular year. Did it take any time to adjust back to the position?
Not really, because I would play. Say if it would be a close game, I would play defense in the last 5 minutes in the minors, and which really didn't make any sense to me at all. So it didn't really take me too long to adjust, especially the system that we play here is pretty easy to get adjusted to, and I did really well there and got my chance up here.
So that season at Providence, you were the best defenseman in the league. You had great numbers, but you only got the one call up all season, I think.
Yeah.
Was that tough to go through to?
It was, but it wasn't. I knew that I was a little bit older than their prospects, that they wanted to develop a little bit more and to give them a chance first. But you have to keep sticking with it and stay positive. Especially when you're doing well down there, that you can't really do much more, but just keep doing the same thing, and eventually you'll get your chance to come up here.
There's a sportsmanship angle to this, as far as playing with good sportsmanship, and obviously you're a physical player. You kind of a master of the hip check type guy.
Yeah.
And just how do you manage to toe the line
Just
at 9?
try not to, if you see a guy in like a vulnerable position, you don't really want to, go in there and try and hurt him. But if there's a clean check that you can make and you can make it, by all means you're gonna try to hit a guy hard.
As far as last night goes, feels pretty good to hit the road after something like that.
Yeah, well, it's not going to be like that every night, but even though we would like that, but we played well, and we just want to keep going on this road trip.
It can't be 8 goals every night, but you feel like you guys have kind of found the formula here to be consistent at least.
Well, we were in the last. We were playing really well in the last couple of games, and to play against Toronto and beat them like that, especially when they were doing well defensively the last 5 games, to score 8 goals against them when they were doing pretty good defensively, means a lot.
What had changed for you guys over the last couple of games here?
I think more consistency in our game. We seem to be doing the little things right and giving us more chances to win.
When you win the Eddie Shore Award as the best AHL defenseman, is it kind of is it fulfilling at all? I mean, obviously it's great to win something. Yeah.
Of course, it's fulfilling.
Yeah.
You win basically the Norris Trophy for the American League, and there's not too many guys that can say that they did that, especially like in the NHL. A lot of guys that win that don't really. They're probably a little bit older, a little bit. They played in the American League for a while, but they never really played in the NHL. But now I'm here.